Hello twin flames and welcome to your daily check-in for Friday. So we're going to use the structure deck today for the question. Now, very powerful messages today. We've had rose quartz coming out for the feminine to use this to bring in a healing, so you're open to what's to come. And the masculines are showing you they're about to reach out, and you know they are in this energy where they are facing their fears to be able to communicate, and there's going to be unexpected communication. So be ready for anything. They're giving me fear. I feel definitely fear being healed on both sides to embrace this love. So what do we need to know today? What's the energy around this day? Thank you, angels. What's the energy? Wow. So we've got one card. So why are they ghosting you? So you may be thinking, well, if he's going to reach out, why is he ghosting me? He's not ghosting you. He's getting ready to reach out. He's getting ready to tell you how he feels. He's working out what to say. He's working out what to do. He's dealing with his situation. He's planning, plotting, preparing. It's going to happen soon. So he's not ghosting you. He is processing. So really this is first of all about seeing it in a higher way. It's about realizing that when the masculines do seem to be ghosting us, and that can happen by they just leave us on read. You know, they read the message, we see they've read the message, and then they disappear. Or they're still online, but they're not responding. Or they don't reply at all. Or they say, I'm going to reply, and then they don't, or whatever they do. But we take it personally because we think, why? Why aren't they replying? Is it something I've said? Is it something I've done? Doesn't he care? Is he busy? You know, what's he doing? We start going over and over things. We start blowing everything out of proportion in our minds. When the truth is, he just needs a little bit of time to work out what to say. For some of the masculines, it can take an hour and then they reply. For some of them, it can take 2 hours. For some of them, it takes longer. It can take days, weeks, months, because they have to do it their way. And if there is a karmic situation or a fear or something else going on, it can take that longer time because they're processing what it means. You've given them some form of information, or you've validated in some way what they already know, but they have to take the action steps towards what they want. So they have to go within to process what you've said, to process what they feel, to process their life. It's like he's thinking, well, I know I need to leave this person, so I have to do it. So really he's not ghosting you at all. He's wanting to come back with a reason, you know, so he can say, I've done it. Or, you know, so he can do what he's come here to do. So you have to trust him that when he's ghosting you, Divine Feminine, he's actually just thinking and processing and sorting. Don't take it personally. Use that time to work on you. So you don't stress over it and analyse it and overanalyse it and overthink it. You focus on you. So I'm going to bring in the Divine Masculine, the Silence deck, because when he's ghosting you, he's silent, but he's thinking. What's he thinking? Why is he ghosting you? One card, wow. I'm going to bring in the Muse Tarot. This is a great deck. So why is he ghosting you? Why is he ghosting you? The angels are saying he's reminding you that he's teaching you to trust him to find his way so he can ask for what he wants. If you don't give him time to move forward, he's not going to do it of his own accord. He needs to do it when he feels less pressured and more at peace. He may be ghosting you because he just does not know what to say. He can't find the words because he can't even understand himself. So he has to go away and find the words or understand or do a bit of research. So you're being reminded to trust in that. He's also teaching you to trust in this love, that it's not just physical, that you have spiritual communication too. So he's teaching you when he's ghosting you to connect through signs, synchronicities, music, dreams, telepathy. He's teaching you all of these things. And I'm going to use the Christine deck, the Twin Flame Journey Home. Straight out, wow. Now I also want to bring in, I'm going to find my cards and then put it all together because I love how just one card is jumping out of each deck. I'm going to use Georgie's deck, the Twin Flame Oracle. Okay? Why is he ghosting you? Why is he ghosting you? And I'm going to bring in Georgie's other deck, if I can find it. Here it is. The Divine Masculine Messages to the Divine Feminine. Why is he ghosting you? Why is he ghosting you? A few of them come out, wow. And I'm going to use Sandra's deck, the honesty cards, okay? Divine Masculine, honesty and realizations. Why is he ghosting you? Okay, so this is what's going on right now. He's saying, I'm reflecting on my life. He's saying, I'm not ghosting you. I'm reflecting on my life. Now, this is the one card that came out of this huge deck. Look how big it is. There's over 100 cards in this deck. I created it, so I know. And the one card that wanted to come out is, I am reflecting on my life. Not that he needs time or he doesn't love you or any of these things. He's saying, I am reflecting on my life. When I'm ghosting you, I'm working it all out. So he's thinking about his life, the things he's done, the things he hasn't done, the things he wants to do. He's thinking about how he wants his life to be with you in it. He's thinking about how he feels about you. He's thinking about his job, his finances, his kids, his karmic partner. He's thinking about his family. He's thinking about judgment. He's thinking about many, many things. And he's saying, I'm working out what to do. I'm being inspired. He may also be seeing the number 333 or 333. So we've got the 3 of inspiration. So he's working out how to move forward. He doesn't want to cause a problem. He doesn't want to fail you. He doesn't want to knock those dominoes down until he knows they're all going to fall in the right place. So he's working out how he can actually move this forward in a powerful, positive way. He may be in pain. We've got grief. He could be dealing with some form of grief. The grief is inside. The fears. Maybe someone's passed away and he's dealing with that. He's reflecting on his life because he's been through a recent loss. Or he's thinking about losing you. He doesn't want to lose you. He feels grief when he thinks of losing you. So he's reflecting on his life. And you may think, well, if he ghosts me, he's going to lose me. But the masculines don't see it in that way. He's thinking about all the things he needs to do and all the things he needs to change. So he's able to give and be with you. And he's saying, I'm dealing with my own grief, my own pain, my own fears. He's saying, you are my light. So he's saying to you, when I seem to be ghosting you, even though I'm reflecting on my life, your light is guiding me home. Continue to shine that light, Divine Feminine. That's your power. He's saying, I am on the road to you. You're my light. You're the lighthouse that guides me around these things I need to reflect. You're my Divine Feminine. So when he's ghosting you, he's actually reflecting on the fact that you are the one and that you are the Divine Feminine and you are strong. And he also goes into his own Divine Feminine energy because he faces feelings and emotions. I'm making a decision towards our union. So he's not ghosting you, he's making a decision towards your union. And for that to happen, he has to reflect on his life. I hide who I truly am because I'm afraid of getting hurt. So he's afraid of being hurt. It's the intensity of the love, the light that you give out. He's afraid of that, not because of you, because of himself. So he's saying, I hide who I am and I'm ghosting you because I'm afraid. I'm afraid of getting hurt or, being abandoned. He's saying, don't be afraid, our paths will cross again. I'm not ghosting you. I'm reflecting on my life and our paths will cross again. I find it hard to show emotion. So he's also maybe ghosting you because he doesn't know how to express himself. He can't find the words. He finds it hard to express his emotions. So he's working out what to say. And he's also feeling all this fire. This is all the anger he can feel. He doesn't want to reach out to you while he feels volatile, while he feels angry, or while he feels horny, because he doesn't want to do something he may regret. And that means he doesn't want to hurt you, lash out at you, or lead you on in any way until he can give you an equal connection. And he's saying, keep shining your beautiful light. So this is this card, the lighthouse. He's saying, keep shining your beautiful light because it brings me warmth when all is bleak in my life. And it helps me to find my way back to you. So he's saying, when I am ghosting you and I'm reflecting on my life, your light is leading me back. Your light warms me when all is bleak in my life. So he's looking at his life, he's not liking it. And that's why there's fear there. So he's reflecting. And reflection is light. The moon is the reflection, the light. So he's dealing with his shadow side. And that really makes sense with the masculine reading, because he's facing all these fears to be able to reach out. So he may be ghosting you now, but there's an unexpected message coming in. And this card's moving on top of the deck. We've got the 3 of emotions. So he's feeling lots of emotions. He can feel sometimes like 3 people in one, because there's the part of him that loves you, the part of him that ghosts you, and the part of him that understands. So this is also his connection with you and his connection with God. So he's finding himself. He's learning who he is. He's working things out. So let's go a little bit deeper and use the dark truths. So if I can find them, here they are. So when he's ghosting you, what's he really doing? 1 card. Let's relax. I don't want you to leave me alone. What I do need is time and less pressure. So he's saying to you, when he's ghosting you, he isn't saying leave me alone. He's saying, I'm dealing with a bit of pressure right now and I need some time. Can we relax and just enjoy the moment? So he's saying to you, please don't force me or rush me to communicate or try and make things happen, because it will all happen at the right time. And I want to be in a more relaxed energy when I contact you, so it will feel nice and flow well, and we won't argue, and there won't be any struggle there. So we can plan and talk and, think about where we're going and what to do. So we can just be with each other and be playful and enjoy each other. So he's saying, I don't want you to leave me alone when I'm ghosting you. I just need some space to be able to sort out my stuff, reflect on my life, deal with what I'm dealing with, and come back at the right time. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.